Hi, to my loyal viewers. You might notice I'm a little more casual today than my last talk. Honestly, I don't wear a polo shirt around my house. Specifically, I felt today's topic required a more relaxed look, so I have my Buddha shirt on. I'm pretty excited about the topic that I want to talk about today. I've been thinking about it over the last week or maybe almost 2 weeks about what to do next, and this idea came to mind. And I've recently been reading a book about this topic, even though at the very beginning of the book he says very clearly, um, if you start doing this and you start utilizing some of these techniques, don't go around telling everybody about it, okay? They don't want to hear it. People don't want to hear about this, and it's just going to ruin your own practice and maybe discourage you. So just keep it to yourself, and if people want to ask you about it, I guess, let them do so. The problem is that most people don't even want to do this. That's probably the biggest issue, and because of that, they certainly don't want to hear about it. And I know that, and I read this, but I'm reading, and I've seen a video recently with so many really cool techniques. Even some of the things my clients have told me recently just lead me to say, oh my God, I can't keep this to myself. I've got to get this knowledge out there and maybe help some people. If I seem a little more relaxed again, I said, I have the Buddha shirt on, I have my cup of tea. I just got done doing it myself just a few minutes ago, although I got to admit my performance wasn't as good as usual, predominantly because I was so excited about doing this video that I couldn't really keep my mind focused on what it should have been focused on. So I want to get to talking about this. It's already been 2.5 minutes, and basically all I've done is introduce the topic. You know, as I was saying, it's really hard to get people to even begin this. They think they can't do it, or they're not any good at it, or they don't have the time. I don't accept that as an answer. When someone tells me, "Oh, I'm no good at it," or "I can't do it," I just don't accept that as an answer. To me, that's ridiculous. Everybody can do it. You don't have to be good at it. There are probably only a couple people in the whole world that are really, really good at this. So you shouldn't let that inhibit you. Before I started reading the book, I thought my practice was pretty good. Okay, I thought, all right, I'm doing it every day or almost every day. I'm taking time out to do it. What else is needed? I, my breathing is good. I think I'm pretty focused when I'm there. Although, of course, your mind drifts away, as I said, but you bring it back. All right. I just finished a little bit ago, as I said, and and I was horrible today. Okay, I was just abysmal, and that's because I was excited about this, and ideas just kept popping in my head of what to say. You know, different aspects that I wanted to be sure to include, and that's normal. I've read. It's been my experience in years and years and years of practicing this that's perfectly normal. Thoughts are going to pop in your head. And in fact, that brings me to one of the first techniques that I recently read. Actually, a client told me about this technique. Now, of course, what I'm talking about is meditation. Hopefully, you've gotten that, or you understood that, or maybe you didn't. Wondering, well, why did I call it my sex life then? Well, A, because I knew nobody would click on this if I called it meditation. I mean, my last one, I had maybe 20 views, and I really don't expect to have many more for this. But that was first, okay? Like no one is going to click on Barry talking about meditation, okay? But my sex life does, at times, intrude upon my meditation, okay? There are a lot of occasions where I'm sitting and I'm practicing, and my sex life pops in my head. Perfectly normal, I'm sure. And if it's not, well, now it's out there on video, and I guess I'm screwed. The book that I've been reading is Jon Kabat-Zinn's Wherever You Go, There You Are. I got this book at Barnes & Noble, it's a hard copy, for $7.99 actually. It's the 10th anniversary issue, and I absolutely love this book. I'm about halfway through. If you can see the bookmark, about halfway through. I read one little section every day, no more than 5 or 6 pages, sometimes a page, sometimes 2. And I try to implement that into my practice every morning. You should just get the book and read it. I'm not going to do it justice talking about it on here. Excellent, excellent book. Before I got the book, I thought my practice was pretty good. But this book has exponentially improved my practice. It's given me a lot of different techniques that have really helped to solidify my practice, to increase my focus, to give me different things to focus on. So I've really just, I can't say enough positive things about the book. Another aspect that I recently came across, I said a client was talking to me about a book he's reading on the same subject, and he said, you know, he actually brought the book into the session and said, you know, we're going to try this exercise. And the exercise was to try to clear your mind, take a deep breath, and on the exhale say, I wonder what my next thought will be. And then to intently watch your mind and see what your next thought is. And as long as you're intently watching, the book was The Power of Now, by the way, by Eckhart Tolle. And he said, as long as you're watching your mind in that way, you will not have a thought, okay, that you will be in the present moment, which is really what this is all about. That's what meditation's all about. It's about getting past the ego and your automatic thinking and automatic thoughts and being completely in the present. And I tried that exercise and I found it to be outstanding. Also, I'm gonna put a link to a video somehow, hopefully. It's an hour and 10 minutes long. The guy is obviously a genius. This guy spent an hour and 10 minutes talking about how your body reacts to stimuli, how your brain reacts to stimuli, how you can begin to alter all of that through some really simple exercises he gives at the end. Excellent, excellent video. Boring, kind of boring. I have so much respect for this guy. His name escapes me right now, but I have a ton of respect for this guy. But it's, you know, it's a lecture, okay? He's standing there, he's got a couple PowerPoints, he's doing a lecture to an audience. You know, he tells a little joke here and there, but it's not the most exciting video ever. Not that this is, not that anything I ever do will be, but it's a little boring. So you'll want to keep that in mind. The medical benefits of this have been firmly established, and there's no doubt that people who meditate are more relaxed, are stressed less, have better health. They handle stress much more effectively. So there's just so many positive benefits. But one of the benefits, especially when it comes to therapy, if you read my stuff on Psychology Today, I'm very, very big on getting away from your thinking, your automatic thinking, and choosing the way you're going to be. In other words, instead of reacting, responding. Okay, choosing, evaluating, and choosing your next move. Meditation is extremely beneficial in helping with that. Meditation lets you step back. You stop trusting your thinking so implicitly. You stop just not even questioning your thinking, just acting right off of your thinking when you meditate. You don't stop it completely. You're not going to meditate and be the Dalai Lama. Okay, you're not just going to, you know, be radiating peace all over the place. I don't know if I radiate peace. The point being that you don't have to be perfect at it. This isn't something you have to be great at. You know, just start doing it. Set aside a few minutes. That's another thing he says. He tells Jon Kabat-Zinn, I say he, and I point to a book you can't even see. Jon Kabat-Zinn says, for his clients, he recommends 45 minutes, and you're hearing that. You know, if somebody told me I had to meditate 45 minutes a day, I probably wouldn't meditate. I don't. I meditate 10, 15 minutes a day, sometimes a little less. I try to bring the meditative state of mind into the rest of my day by being mindful and being present and being completely in the now. And even a few minutes of meditation a day can help you with that. And he says that. He says, if you can't fit 45 minutes, do 5, do 1. You know, just start putting it in your life. Buy the book. It's $8. $8 for a hardcover, a book that's been talked about for years and years and years. Jon Kabat-Zinn is the utmost authority on meditation. I don't think that, I don't know, maybe the Dalai Lama, maybe Thich Nhat Hanh are more renowned for meditation than he is. I don't think so, though. This guy wrote books about how to meditate. And how to be mindful. And he's included in a lot of psychological studies. He's also, I'm pretty sure, a psychologist. I should probably check that. I just say things without checking. All right, that's all I got time for. I hope I covered everything, and I hope you begin taking some of the advice in this video and other videos in the book, and you start meditating and you improve your life for the best. That's what this is all about. Thanks.